Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Enlightened Documentaries. I'm actually dyeing my hair right now, so ignore that. But I had a very simple question, but a very big question at the same time. How many people exist? No, don't say 8 billion. I'm not talking about Earth. Plus, that's only one version of Earth. There are many timeline versions of Earth. So if there's 8 billion people here, you could always manifest a new timeline where there's a different population on planet Earth. And these parallel timelines, according to string theory, oh, I've got tons of hair dye on my shirt. Anyway, according to string theory, there's different timelines, and there's different, and you hear this all the time in the spirit science community about manifesting. There's different timelines with different, in the multiverse. I just want to know how many people are in the universe. Truly. And the thing is that there is an answer to that question. We just haven't discovered it yet. And I just want to know how many people. I think everybody wants to know how big the universe, well, not everybody, but anyone scientific. Everybody wants to know how big the universe is, but what is the actual population of the multiverse? It's not a silly question, it's a very brilliant question because, like, how many timelines are there? How many frames of existence are there? When I'm talking about frames of existence, I'm talking about XYZ coordinates, XYZW coordinates, fifth dimensional coordinates, fourth dimensional, and people that live within these timelines. Are there really infinite timelines? Are there really infinite realities? Is it really that big of a multiverse that everything that you could have ever thought of already exists right now, which would make everything redundant, everything pointless, because anything you want to experience new, it's already happened. But like, if I wanted to spray this Febreze, like, there, I sprayed it. It smells really good. But if I want to spray that Febreze, I personally haven't experienced that in my life yet. It's unconscious to me because it's a timeline that I just went down, but I was unconscious to it. It was already in my consciousness, but it wasn't aware, and it wasn't in my subconscious, so it was in my unconscious mind. It was in the collective unconscious. But like, just because that timeline already existed and I could easily manifest it by just going over here and picking this item up, like, that just means it's a probability. It doesn't mean it's a possibility. And the thing that I'm trying to ask is, how many possibilities are there in the universe? Really, how big is the universe and how many people? I was thinking about the population. I was thinking, what's the population of the universe, And how do we calculate it? If we can calculate the frames of existence down to the Planck length, if we can really calculate timelines and calculate the fourth dimension and the fifth dimension in string theory, then we could really start to get a population on the thing is like, are all possibilities already done in the universe, or are there things in the universe that we haven't yet experienced? I brought up the Febreze as a shitty example real quick just to say that, like, oh, what am I trying to say? Like, if everything already exists in the multiverse, it's pointless to do things because they already exist, but it's not pointless because we haven't experienced them yet. I'm just trying to say that all the frames of reality, like, thoughts create reality. So if you manifest a pizza, you're not really just, what you're doing is you're aligning with a truth, with a reality, a section of the universe that already exists. And then you're just lining up with it. You're vibrating with it. You're tuning into it like a radio. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. You tune into channel 99.5. You tune into reality 99.5 where you get a pizza. Congratulations, you manifested a pizza. That's all I'm trying to say. And so I was trying to say I manifested this Febreze by picking it up, But the thing is, the only reason it matters is because I haven't experienced that yet. Just because all realities exist here now in the multiverse, which I think they do, doesn't mean that they're pointless because everything's already been said and done, that all the realities already exist all around us. So what's the point? Well, I haven't sprayed this yet. I haven't experienced it. I haven't experienced all the realities, God probably has because he's created them all. So he's like living everybody's life at once, perhaps. So he's really, the one who's already experienced the past, present, and future. But I mean, that's just a theory. But my theory is, how big is the multiverse? Did God leave anything out? Are there any frames of existence that, channel 99.5, reality 99.5, all these realities, like, did God forget any? Or is there really an endless sea of imagination and anything you could ever think of is already existing out there? What doesn't exist yet? How do we create it? And what's the population of the multiverse? Really, I mean, this is a profound question, and it does have an answer. I think it's the coolest part about this, that it does have an answer, we just don't know it yet. Kind of like unified field theory, I was thinking the other day, I was thinking how cool it is that all the laws of the physics, even the ones we haven't discovered yet, are actually just all around us right now. Like the answer to unified field theory already exists, we just have yet to detect it. So it's like right there, beyond the reach of your fingers, but it's just not quite there yet. So it's actually pretty cool. But, God, this shirt's dirty, it's covered in hair dye. But, anyway, hold on. Okay. I was just looking to see if it's done yet. What is the population of the multiverse, and how big is the multiverse? And there's got to be any timeline that you could think of. Like, think about it. Your thoughts and emotions manifest your reality. So if your thoughts and emotions manifest your reality, that means that anything that passes through here is a vibration capable of manifestation, which means it's a probability somewhere in the multiverse, but that doesn't mean that you can do anything. Like, I can't fly right now. Like, the chances of that are zero. Like, I can't just spontaneously jump up and fly. So, like, when we say multiverse, we don't say, oh, anything's possible. When I was younger, I used to think, I was like, oh, anything's possible. You can manifest anything. No, you can't fucking fly. So it's just not possible. But, like, any reality that you can attain within the laws of physics is available to you if you can manifest and match that vibration. I just want to know, I want to have like clairvoyance, I want to have like remote viewing activated, I want to have like spiritual powers activated where I can see my possible and probable timelines. I want to invent a machine that allows me to detect the fourth and the fifth dimension so that I can see other timelines, and so that we can actually have eyes beyond the third dimension, and they're gonna call it spooky action at a distance, but it's really not. It's just fucking fourth dimension. It's not that hard to comprehend. It's just a fifth dimension. It's just other timelines, just other realities, just another multiverse. I'm just asking, how many multiverses are there, and what are the population of not only this version of Earth, which is 8 billion, but the version of Earth parallel to ours, which could be 9 billion, and if you can manifest a pizza, you can manifest 2 pizza guys. If you can manifest 2 pizza guys, you can manifest 3 pizza guys. And if you can manifest a new population, congratulations, you can manifest any population from any Earth. It just depends on what reality you're able to vibrate with. And when you vibrate with other people, you manifest together, shit speeds up and shit. But, shit speeds up and shit. This is just a random documentation I'm making, so this isn't like one of my professional videos. I'm going to be making some very professional documentaries, but these are just me talking on consciousness and stuff and things, and I was just like, what's the population of the multiverse? And I'm like, that's a pretty cool question when you talk about string theory, and you really realize there are other realms, there are other dimensions. Even as you're watching this video, you're watching it frame by frame, and that's actually how reality works. Reality works where you exist, you experience one third dimensional cross section of reality at a time. We exist frame by frame in the multiverse. Right now as you're watching this video, it's kind of like a film strip. A film strip allows you to view one cross section of the X and the Y axis at a time, kind of like this. Like this. You get to see one thing, except take that in the third dimension, now it's a box. It's not just a square anymore of a film strip, it's a box. So when you think about like the multiverse and the third dimension, we are really third-dimensional creatures because we typically in this day and age, because we don't have our psychic powers and our chakras activated and our astral projection activated, we exist one box frame at a time. And I don't know, it's just if we could see beyond that, we could truly have an answer to my question. I don't want this video to get too long, but what's the population of the multiverse, How big is the multiverse, and what is the extent of our possibilities? What are our probabilities and our possibilities? Because obviously, if we say, we could jump right now, we could scream right now, how many timelines can I really go down from this very point right here, this point, this coordinate in which I'm standing right here? How many timelines, probable timelines, are stemming off from this moment right now? Because I can't fly, but there is an infinite multiverse out there. But I don't know, like, this is a very proper physics question, it really is. And I feel like most people aren't, like, on that level of, I don't know. This is just a random video. What's the population of the multiverse?